your courage in sharing with us. You all did awesome. So I want to spend some time, so many of you know that, obviously in hearing my bio, that I'm not new to CLD, and it's Pursuit of Excellence, this amazing program. And so the time that we spend together, for anyone that has been with me before, you know that I'm going to challenge you. And there will be some call and response, so you all will have to talk to me, okay? Do you agree? Okay, wonderful. So I want to invite you to live your best lives with me. We're going to talk about 9 tips for highly elevated girls. Now, parents, because I am the parent of a now 24-year-old daughter, I know that girls are a blessing and a challenge at the same time. So, we're going to talk about 9 tips, okay? We're going to talk about excellence, loyalty, enough, victory versus victim, ambition, time, influencer, okay to fail, and next level. Ladies, when you think about excellence and you have, I know you're going to say your pledge soon, and you have recited the My Goal pledge for the past 8 weeks, do you know that excellence does not come without hard work, strength, and sacrifice? Right now, you have a call to action to be the best young ladies that you can be. You have a challenge to have and demonstrate high character. Your call to action is to create beautiful girlhood. And I want you to think about, just for a moment, what does that look like for you? How are you representing your families, your schools? CLD. The L is for loyalty, for those of you that stopped by the table. Why did I write a book about loyalty? You heard from, and I took notes. I have one of my best friends in the room, and she told me that I didn't need to get up after some of the mission statements that we heard, because you all hit on so many of the points that I wanted to bring out. But I have to call out Miss Conyers. The importance of being yourself. That you lost some friends in the process. That happens. Because loyalty, in the acronym as I use it, is loving on yourself and learning to yield. And what that means is that you have to understand that loyalty is more than a word, it's a lifestyle. But being loyal to yourself and learning to love yourselves first matters. How many of you have heard the term or the statement, birds of a feather? Finish that for me. Flock together. It's so important that you hold each other accountable. I wore this shirt today. I am the apple in the tree. I heard an amazing speaker last week, Dr. Adolph Brown. And I bought this shirt from him, and if you've heard the phrase that girls are like apples on trees, the best ones are at the top of the tree. And when I saw the shirt, I thought about, have you ever heard someone say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? So what that means is that our children are a reflection of their parents in behavior, also in physical attributes. And so, but I thought about it, and when I've heard it, it's mostly said in a negative context. You know, when someone's done something wrong, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because they're relating it to something negative, in some cases, that someone has done that has been an influencer in their lives. And so I want you to think about, what does your flock say about you? Think about the people that are your influencers. Are you all in the tree together? Are you at the top of the tree? Do you grow together? Do you fall together? Does your flock help you when you're down? Does your flock encourage you? And so I want you to recite something with me on the count of 3 for our girls. Are you ready? On the count of 3, I will show up. I will be myself. I am enough. figured out. We don't. It doesn't mean that you're not going to make mistakes. Being enough means that you accept yourself as a divine creation. Being enough means that you're going to show up. You showed up for the last 8 weeks. That you're going to show up in every aspect of your lives and give all that you have to every task that you're faced with. When you show up at school, when you show up at home, how you relate to your family and friends. You will love yourself and others authentically. The B, in elevation, victory versus victim. Don't be a victim, be a strategist. That came from one of my closest friends. When you're looking at having someone that has a victim mentality, they only see the problems around them. On the other hand, someone with a victory mindset will look within themselves and seek out solutions. So when you are faced with any challenge, you all, I know that it is not easy. You heard so many testimonies and in the mission statements where you all yourselves have looked at yourselves over this past 8 weeks, you've grown. So whether it was in your diet, whether it was in your character, whether it was in the friends that you have and looking at them differently, the opportunity to grow and seek out solutions to any problem or obstacle that you're facing makes a difference between you being victorious or being a victim. And I heard Ms. Conyer say, and I took notes, that she lost some friends in the process of evaluation and changing some things about herself and understanding that she wants to show up as herself. You have to separate yourself to elevate yourself. So that means that everyone can't be your friend. It's okay to say goodbye to those that are toxic in your life, those that aren't encouraging you, those that don't hold the same values as you do. When you learn the My Goal Pledge, when you walk through the doors of CLD, it does not mean that the challenges of school, family life, social challenges, conflict, and other things disappear. But did you all learn that character matters over the past 8 weeks? Absolutely. Character matters first. Let no one discourage your ambitious attitudes. You don't need a fan club to achieve your goals. How many of you know that? Absolutely. Be your own motivation. The T in elevation is for time. Did you all talk about time? Let me see, who did I write? Somebody mentioned time in their mission statement. It was Ms. Rakaya, mentioned time management. How we spend our time is a direct reflection of our values. Ensure your actions and your activities are aligned with the results that you want. Ladies, it is time to sharpen your focus now. You don't have to wait until you're in high school. You don't have to wait until you're in college, because the behaviors that you demonstrate now will carry through to adulthood, to full womanhood. Learning to master time now is a direct reflection of your character. Now, how many of you know that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with? Have you ever heard that before? So, again, I challenge you to think about your flock. Now, I am very proud to say that I have the privilege of inviting some of my flock here tonight to celebrate you all. And they are in varying places, up in the balcony. My best friend of over 30 years is here. I have a friend of 15, 20 years, and my youngest baby, my goddaughter, who is 9, Ryan, is here to celebrate you all, a future precious miss. Now, why are they here? And I might say that half of them are CLD alumni, 3 of them that are in the house. And so I thank them, but they are not here just to support me. They are here to celebrate you. They are here to show up just because I asked them to. Do you have people in your lives that will show up for you? How many of you would consider yourselves to be influencers? By a show of hands, are you an influencer? Whatever you think that means. Adults too. So an influencer is one who exerts influence, a person who inspires or guides the actions of others. Now, you heard some awesome career goals. There was a study done that 75% of children ages 6 to 17 want to become YouTubers. Yes. 1 in 3 aspire to be a YouTuber. 1 in 5 desire to be a blogger or a vlogger. 1 in 6 would like to be a pop or movie star. Between 1 in 7 to 9 want to be a doctor, nurse, athlete, teacher. 1 in 15 aspire to be a lawyer. 50% of Generation Z and millennials are set on creating content on social media. Elevated girls know that you are to use your social media responsibly. I want you all to let go of the ideal that, this is for the adults, the Facebook fake, the Insta famous, the social media moguls, all of those individuals that look like they have it going on social media and their character reflects something different. Those are people that you don't need in your lives. Elevation means that you will take your influence and your personal brands responsibly. Now, some of you may say, I'm only in the 6th grade. What brand? How many of you know that your reputation, you're already starting to build right now? If we were to ask your parents, your other caring adults in your lives, your teachers, what your character says about you, they will be able to answer. It starts now. It is never too late. It is okay to make mistakes, though. It is easy for me to get up now and say some of the things that I'm saying, but guess what? This is growth. This is womanhood, but your facilitators, the adults that lead you, we all have experiences to share. You all will keep growing, and we have to accept that it is okay to fail, because guess what? Someone who says they've never made a mistake, they're taking orders from someone that has. Okay, so just know that you will fail. It is okay to fail forward. Okay? Think about your next level. I want you all to repeat after me. I will level up. I will grow up. I will glow up. I am enough. Now, for the adults in the room who may not know what it means, what the glow up means, you all tell them after, okay? Now, parents, we're not off the hook either. Parents and caring adults in the room, CLD mentors, facilitators, leaders. I want you all to repeat after me. I will nurture you along the journey to your next level.
I will nurture you along the journey to your next level.
I will support you leveling up.
I will support you leveling up.
I will support you growing up.
I will support you growing up.
I will support your glow up.
I will support your glow up.
I am enough.
I am enough.
Parents, ladies, congratulations. Keep striving, keep moving forward. You all are enough. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.